we deal with vendors, we deal with emails from different companies, salesmen, stuff like that. And then, I'm around Bran, she's in the corporate world, so she gets all the lingo. And so I'm constantly having to like ask her, what's that mean? Or, what do they call this or whatever? And I was talking to her the other night and I was talking about, what was I talking about? I was talking about needing, when somebody needs to take a bathroom break, take a bathroom break. There's all kinds of words and descriptions, layman's terms, so to speak. I got to use the bathroom, got to use the John, got to hit the can. You can go on and on. But
I got to strangle a lizard.
Whatever. Yeah. I got to, drop some kids off at the pool. I mean, it goes on and on and on. You could literally go on and on and on. But I said, she's like, you know what they say in the corporate world? Because she's on all these Zoom calls. They're like for a long time, and people have situations. And I said, what do they say? And here is the way to say in corporate America properly amongst your peers that you need to go to the bathroom. I need to take, ready for this, a bio break. Like right now, if I had to, Doug, can we hit a cut? I got to take a bio break. That's the proper way to say I need to go to the bathroom right now in corporate America. So that's the corporate word of the week or phrase of the week. Now if you're ever in a corporate situation, you got to go to the bathroom. You got to wave the flag. Hey, I got to go to the bathroom.
What's funny?
I need to take a bio break.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
I'm going to say something you probably won't get, but everybody else out there will. Leroy Jenkins! That is from World of Warcraft, the game.
Yeah.
We used to play World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I've heard of that game.
Right, but that was a big scene for me. It's really funny.
Okay.
But in that, you used to say the bio break, and because it wasn't like communication at the beginning, you'd chap it out. You'd say, hey, we can't go on this raid because I have to take a bio break. So that's literally, that's been around since like 2003.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny when you think of how things happen, It wasn't cool to wear blue jeans until guys that were in power, that were hippies in the 60s, became in power in the 80s and 90s. And then everything was cool to wear blue jeans all the time for stuff. Well, it's probably a similar situation. All those dudes and dudettes are playing World of Warcraft. Now they get into a position they're in the corporate America scene.
There's two big things that happened in that. It was the first time that online gaming could pay you for two ways. So first off, over in like Asia, jails were buying computers and software to have people mine out gold in the game and then sell it back to American players. Huge deal. Second part of that is it's called offline gold.
Sweatshops.
Right. But they were using prisoners.
Yeah.
So you go to prison, you play a video game all day. Second piece of that is they had an online market where you could trade for gold items in the game. But people use that secondary market to get real cash for in-game like items.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I know that?
Huh.
I did it.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. I was working for the store. So back in 2000, whatever it was, I bought like $100 in gold, which is a bunch of in-game currency.
Yeah.
And I outfitted my character with all this crap that you shouldn't have for a character that doesn't play at all like I did. And I walked around and they're like, oh my God, what a hacker. You're such a hacker. And I'm like,
oh, it's funny.
It was funny.
A sweatshop.
Yeah, so.
That's funny. What a cool full circle situation. So for all you corporate people wondering where it came from.
World of Warcraft, baby.